Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo. It is time today for a brand new episode of the Minecraft Q&A series. Now before we get into this, I actually do have a couple of updates, news and information for Minecraft. So at the moment, we are currently on the version 1.2.9. Now that update was a bug fix for the Bedrock version, MCPE being iOS, Android, Windows 10 and Xbox, and soon Switch version. We are expecting another update before 1.3. And the version we're expecting is 1.2.9.1. Apparently it's just going to be another bug fix. We could even end up with 1.2.9.2 or 3. So no news just yet about 1.3 releases. However, we've had a lot of discussion recently in the Q&A series about turtles. What are they going to drop? What are they going to do? Now, I don't know how true this is, but a couple of you in the comment section said that Helen, the community manager of Minecraft, said that turtles won't drop anything. If that's the case, what is the point? What is the point in introducing a mob that doesn't do anything other than swim and poop out eggs so we can have baby turtles? I really don't see the point of it. I would really like them to drop something because I feel like Minecraft mobs are very repetitive. For example, there are so many things that drop fish, like bears, polar bears. There was so much hype about them. Yeah, they're cool and stuff, but they only drop fish. Why? Why not drop like fur or something along them lines? So I don't know how true that is, but that is literally the only information I have for you. Now, if you're new to my channel, this series is where me answering your questions left in the comment section. If you have any more questions, please leave them down below. The first question today is coming from Ninja, saying, Echo, do you think they would add emerald tools or new ore with tools and armor? Now, this had 25 thumbs up. This is actually a popular question over the past couple episodes. I really don't know if Mojang and Microsoft plan to introduce any emerald armors or tools. To be honest with you, it's been asked probably since the beginning of time of Minecraft, and nothing has ever been talked about. Emeralds, the main thing for emeralds is literally for trading. I don't use emeralds to build a beacon, although we can. I don't use emeralds for anything else other than trading. So I would love to see another introduction for emeralds. Now, we do not know if there's going to be any new ores because this next update is to focus on the update aquatic. This is like ocean side, it's like water and stuff like that. So I feel like if there was going to be any changes to ores or emeralds or tools, this would be in like a cave update, because during Minecon, the Java team did talk about in the future that they want to make changes to caves. They want to make them a little bit more exciting and not so repetitive. So I really don't have anything. So many of you would love to see emerald armor. And if they did introduce emerald armor, guys, would it be stronger than diamond? Or would it not be as strong as diamond? Let me know down below. The next question coming from Alex the Gamer, ECKOSOLDIER. Hey Echo, how about natural disasters? Like when an earthquake is done, a ravine is created, and when a volcano erupts in the ocean, it will kind of see the volcano making an island. So it's a well-known fact that underwater volcanoes do erupt, and they do in some cases create islands. Now, I actually never thought about this though. A ravine in Minecraft is actually the earth splitting apart. So it is kind of like an earthquake has happened. Now, talking about volcanoes to be specific, in the oceans, we're getting the updated aquatic. Jeb did show us a preview of the bubble beam, which is kind of like volcanic rocks at the bottom of the ocean, bubbling all the way up into the Earth's atmosphere. Now, if you go across this, whether it's with items, yourself, in a boat, it will pull you down, which I think is so much fun. So maybe Jeb could link volcanoes to that. Now, something that will be happening in the update aquatic said by Jeb is that you will start to see more common ocean ravines, where you'll see huge oceans ripped apart by the ravines with these bubble beams popping out and pulling you down. But I never thought about this. Minecraft does kind of somehow have a natural disaster. But when I think of like a natural disasters, I feel like I'm talking about tidal waves, I'm talking about earthquakes, I'm talking about all these crazy natural disasters. I didn't think that like a volcanic eruption underwater would ever be considered a thing, but I guess that's time will tell. There's still a lot of things in the update aquatic that we don't know are going to be introduced. The question here from Stormy Knight says, Q&A, has there been any news on the Superduper graphics pack? I know it's not done yet, but we haven't heard any news about it for the past couple of months. Are the developers going to release it with 1.3 or will it be finished and released before then? So the Superduper graphics pack was due to release summertime last year. It was delayed, and the reason why it was delayed, it simply wasn't ready, and I'm kind of glad that it's not been introduced just yet, because the game still, to me, isn't in a fully stable situation. There's still a lot of things that I would rather than focus on, rather than releasing the Superduper graphics pack. However, interesting question, because recently on Twitter, I've received a couple of tweets from Amazon listings. Now, Amazon have listed the Superduper graphics pack for the 30th of March. However, to me, I'm considering that to be a placeholder. Amazon do it a lot. They post things on their website with random dates. It doesn't specifically mean it's being released then. I feel like the Superduper graphics pack is in a situation where it will be ready when it's ready. I don't think they have any specific release day or date, but they will have a date to work to. As you all know, Microsoft and Minecraft is a business. To them, it's a business. To us, it's entertainment. So they are going to want to try and release it at the right time. Personally, I think it might be released just before summer or summertime. I really don't know. I don't think it's coming in 1.3. I feel like this will be a standalone release. This way, 1.3 can be hyped up on its own, and Superduper graphics pack can also be hyped up on its own. And I cannot wait to get my hands on the Superduper graphics pack. But that is literally the only information I have for you, because, like you said, they haven't told us anything over the past couple of months. A question from Hoot Owl. Love your questions. This is a great question. The Chinese version of MCPE has a button at the top of the screen to change players' views. Do you think it will ever be added to the Bedrock edition? This was surprising, and I'm going to download the Chinese version and check it out for myself. So going back to the old versions of Minecraft Pocket Edition, there was a button on the top left of your screen which let you change your view from first person to third person from behind. Never in front, because that was never a thing back in the day. They've added this to the Chinese version. Why? Bedrock players, iOS, Android users in the UK, the US, around the world have always wanted this feature for PvP, and they've never ever done it, but they added it to the Chinese version. Why? Why would you do this to us? Do I ever think it will be a thing? I hope so, and if it's not possible by Minecraft itself, I hope they make it where add-on creators can do it and just add a button to the main screen where you just tap it, because that to me is so frustrating, and I think all of you guys do agree. Will that ever be a thing? I hope so. That's the only thing I can say. I hope so. Great question. Now, the next one says Q&A. Do you think if there is a new hostile mob for the ocean, because mob A would be a dangerous mob in the ocean, I think they could add a dead swimmer or zombie swimmer. It would be an underwater zombie. Also, do you think they will add stuff to the swamp or jungles, because aquatic means water, not ocean? Love the series. Yeah, I know the update aquatic means water. I don't know if they're going to be introducing a hostile mob. But like you, I want them to. All I can keep saying to you guys is Jeb has said everything shown at Minecon was not everything that will be introduced. And as time goes by, the update continues to get developed, more things will be announced, more things will be revealed. Going back to December, we had the announcement of turtles. Nobody was expecting turtles, but we're getting them. We're getting dolphins. We're getting different kinds of fish. So there's still time for things to be announced. I know so many of you want things to be introduced to swamps or jungles, like mainly swamps. I've got so many questions from all of you saying, hey, are they going to update swamps, introduce this or that? So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But great question. 15 of you thumbs it up. Again, if you agree with somebody else's question and you want me to answer that one first, thumbs it up. A question here from Leopard Q&A. Do you think they might add mobs in swamp biomes like crocodile, snakes, lake monsters, and frogs? There we go. Here's a prime example. This is constantly asked in every single video. Do I think they're going to make some changes to swamps? Personally, no. Do I think they could ever introduce crocodile, snakes, lake monsters, or frogs? I think if there's going to be ever an introduction, crocodiles, I would go absolutely insane. I'd be so happy if they did. Snakes, probably not. Someone talked about in the comment section, like leeches. They should have like leeches in the shallow pools that like give you the fatigue effect, and they slow you down because they're blood-sucking things. Frogs, they could probably be introduced in swamps, because you do typically get like swamp frogs. But I don't know if this is going to be introduced in the next update, because when they're talking about the update aquatic, I know it doesn't necessarily mean the ocean update. The main focus, as we've seen from the previews, has always been ocean related. Turtles, ocean. I know you get like different kind of turtles, but dolphins, ocean. Kelp, ocean. You see what I mean? Shipwrecks, ocean. So although it's the update aquatic, I feel like the main focus is definitely the oceans, but so many of you wouldn't change this to swamps. It's absolutely insane. I feel like swamps on Bedrock are already challenging enough, because literally every mob spawns there. The next one we have is from Bat Plays Q&A. Will lava also go through fences, signs, and iron bars? Now, this had 9 thumbs up, and there was a lot of controversy on this question. For one, lava will set fences on fire. It will set signs on fires. But they did say they want to make water flow through fences, iron bars, etc. Water and lava are kind of in the same category to me. So if they're going to make it, is it going to slide under the fence, then burn it, under the sign, then burn it? Well, it's not going to burn iron bars. So is it going to go through iron bars? I don't know. Are they going to change the physics of lava alongside water? Well, it would be a little bit weird if you made like a contraption that at this moment could hold water and can hold lava. And then the next update, it doesn't hold water, but it holds lava. I mean, they should do them side by side. So as of the logic speaking, I would imagine so. They should do both at the same time. The Orange Pineapple, nice name. Do you think Mojang will add custom achievements to console or Bedrock? Because this is one of my favorite features on PC. Great question. Yes. You're talking about advancements. So Minecraft PC Java Edition has advancements. It did have achievements. They were kind of okay. Then they got an upgrade in a couple updates ago, which introduced advancements, which is kind of like you advancing through the game to do better things. So it starts off by making yourself a small pickaxe, then you'd have to get like bread, and you have to follow each category. Advancements are apparently going to be introduced to the Bedrock version, because I remember Dinnerbone, I think it was, talked about this on Twitter, saying yes, they do want to introduce advancements to the Bedrock version. But again, these features are things that will come in due course time. They're not the main focus. The main focus and priority needs to be the bug fixes, needs to be fixing the game so it's stable enough for everyone to enjoy. And I'm saying this from a console perspective, because for iOS users, Android users, you guys have been used to it that way for a long time. Console edition, we're switching over to something different, which isn't necessarily as good as the console version, but time will tell. Love the question. The next one says Q&A, will hardcore mode ever come to Bedrock edition? Xbox One, Switch, PE, Windows 10. Sorry if this question has been asked. I haven't seen it asked before. It was asked a little while ago. It's actually a popular question, to be fair. Hardcore mode, right. So we do currently have on the Bedrock version, we have the ultra hardcore mode, which is where you can turn natural regeneration off. The only way to heal yourself is with golden apples or with potions. Hardcore mode apparently is in the files, such as spectator mode. This, I would imagine, could be introduced. Definitely could be introduced to the Bedrock version because of the way the game is built up. They do want to follow PC. And I would love to see something a little bit different from hardcore mode, though, because although Bedrock and PC are very, very similar, they're also very different as well. Would it ever be introduced? I could imagine so. I really don't know why it hasn't been introduced already. If you don't know what hardcore mode is, one life only. As soon as you die, your world is deleted. And it's so much fun to live stream as well. But great question. It has been asked before, but not for a while. Some of these questions I do repeat because people don't understand that I've answered them before. And I've been doing this for a long time. The next one says, question, Echo, in Minecraft, the bookshelf is made out of oak wood. Do you think they could add more bookshelves, like birch bookshelf or spruce bookshelf? I love your videos. Keep up the good work. I'm so happy that you asked this question. This is also a lot of controversy, and I talked about this a lot going back a while ago. So Minecraft PC 1.13, the recent current snapshot versions, they have introduced different colored doors. Well, we already had them. Different colored pressure plates, different colored trapdoors, bark blocks, and a couple other things. So yes, I definitely feel in the future of Minecraft, we will definitely have different colored bookshelves. I feel like they're doing this in stages. They started off with the doors, they started off with different planks, like oak, birch, etc. Then they went doors. Now they've gone like trapdoors and all that stuff. So yeah, I definitely feel like they should. Especially because you don't always use bookshelves for your enchantment room. A lot of people use it for designing their houses. For example, if your house is out of spruce, it would look good with a spruce shelf. So, love that question. Thank you very much. I would definitely love to see that. Also, chests as well. Chests could be a good one. Different colored chests instead of these weird orangey red ones. Question from Slimy Shows. Echo Soldier, hey Echo, the water changing does not mean... Oh, hey Echo, the water changing. Does this mean no more infinite water source? Also, I love this series. Keep it up. I put this in here because I didn't understand this. I actually don't know if to say yes or no. Water is changing. Will the infinite water source disappear? Now, my logic is telling me, no, it won't. Because they're not going to want to break a key feature that's been around in Minecraft for a very long time. If they did, people would be really, really mad. People are already going to be insanely mad anyway because farms are going to break because water's going to travel through signs and stuff. So XP farms and generators, all these things are going to break because of this. Please don't take away infinite water source. But to be honest, guys, the logic says no. I wouldn't imagine they would break that. Or could they? It's Mojang after all. They could do. The last question in today's video from GTA Master Q&A Echo. At Minecon Earth, they showed a picture of the Trident, but he was dual wielding with shields. So does that mean shields are coming to Bedrock in 1.3 or 1.3.1? There has still never been any confirmation, and this is actually a subject that they really push to the side and don't talk about. There has never really been any talk of shields being introduced to the Bedrock version. Maybe it's popped up once or twice, but nothing ever since. Now, the gameplay we've seen was, of course, the PC version, the Java version, Jeb's baby. Obviously, that's what he started to develop Minecraft on, was PC. So I feel like shields will eventually come to Bedrock, but I don't think it'll be in 1.3. If it does, we'll be happy, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to complain. It just means that we'll get the Trident, but we just won't get the shields. This will be something that will be introduced in due course time. So there are all the questions. I try to focus on many different questions, but again, I know so many of you have so many questions for the update aquatic because that is the main focus next. I will keep you all updated. I've really not done that much Minecraft news videos lately because we don't have any news. We don't have any information to share at all. The only news that I can tell you about Minecraft at the moment is it had 74 million concurrent players in December. That is insane. That's quite a lot. And also recently, the head of Minecraft has changed to a woman called, I think it's Helena. I can't entirely remember, but that's the only information I have for you guys. So if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to hit that like button. Any more questions you have, guys, leave them down below in the comment section. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.